Hi there, Scorpios, family, friends, and cross watchers. Today I would like to do a reading for the energy of enoughness. So feeling like you're enough, having enough, being enough, and learning how to like call it enough, like when you've had enough. So setting boundaries. I sat and meditated on your energy a little bit, and I was pulled to use these Lenormand cards. This one wants to jump out. The mountain is obstacles, delays. It may also be like the energy of just, oh, and the King of Hearts. You might be establishing a foundation for yourself right now that is going to bring stability. Or you're already in a space of stability and you're being encouraged to see that and see all the things that you've overcome in order to feel this stability. That's actually what's coming through here. We have 2s and 4s again, which have been coming out a lot. Equality, stability, duality, sort of overcoming that idea of separation or the illusion of separation. I'm not feeling drawn to pull any more of these. There's a part of me that wants to, but I think if we need to come back to it, we will. We'll pull some from the Thoth Tarot deck here. These actually go in this order. Mountains, I'm also being called to think about how mountains, there's mountains underwater. I don't know why I'm hearing this. It's probably because we're water signs, the Scorpios, but there's mountains underwater and like you wouldn't even know they were there if you were in a boat, right? Okay, 2, we have the 2 of Swords for peace, because they're below all the water, like you're floating on top of it. So there's a part of me that is feeling drawn towards the idea of like basically being in your emotions. And like I think this has to do with manifestation because we manifest using our emotional energy. So these obstacles or blockages represented by this mountain here can be overcome by being in a flow state, which means allowing yourself to feel. And I think a lot of what we do as human beings is we try to control, we try to like guess what's going to happen next, which is, I mean, partly why we're here doing tarot. It's kind of a fun game. We try to stay out of the undesirable states. Wild card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Lovers at the bottom. Okay. And sometimes, I mean, the hardest thing that we can do is just be in our feelings and like admit that that's what we're feeling. A lot of spiritual tools and like psychological tools I've been introduced to are actually designed to help like circumnavigate being in the emotions, because emotions they're just tough. They're tough to deal with. So one of the things the spiritual master does is he or she, rather, and however you identify, is able to be in emotional energy and has the capacity to feel while also like proceeding through life. It's like, I think a lot of people believe stoicism is like not feeling at all, but I think that it's really an energy of like being able to feel and being able to rationalize at the same time, like not being overcome by your emotions while you're feeling them, not negating your emotions, which is like sort of undoing the purpose. So you might have been in the past blocking yourself emotionally or blocking yourself from like really feeling what it is that you've experienced or you've been in. And so you're maybe experiencing a resurfacing of these emotions that you've sort of buried. But what you're realizing is that unburying these emotions and admitting what you've gone through, what you've had to experience in order to get to this place of stability, especially in your heart, is bringing you to a place of peace. I don't know what this wild card is, but I'm really excited that it's here. I'm always happy to see a wild card. because it's like the card of endless possibility. Like, especially if you're in a void place in your life where you feel like you've experienced an ego death, or you're like feeling the vastness and heaviness of the void. Ace of Discs reversed. Maybe you're feeling like, especially regarding your finances, the Empress, okay? Maybe you're feeling like a little bit of an energy of lack still, or you've just released an energy of lack and this is bringing you peace. This wild card here is telling me that there's something coming in for you, and this has come up in our readings in the last week or so, that is going to take you by surprise in like a really good way, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here, the Empress, the Lovers, peace, and the Ace of Discs. This is like a really, really great energy. Anything else from the Thoth Tarot? And then we'll start to art reverse. Oop, okay, and death reverse. Whoa. Huh. So this to me is an ego death. It's also whatever you've been doing to express yourself, especially in your community. Anything you might have been putting out there is letting you be seen in a way that's bringing fortune in. This could be related to a love relationship. It could be related to you integrating your shadow. Shadow integration has come up a lot because I work with like the Red Book and concepts from Jungian analysis, especially in symbolism. So integrating your shadow may have put you in a place recently where you were sort of maybe financially unstable or materially unstable, but it was a necessary step for you to be able to express yourself artistically or creatively, and this has brought you peace of mind, and it's allowed you to be seen as this creative person, but also as this like energy of like strength, being in your Empress energy, like being nurtured, nourished, fertile, and fortunate. Okay, I don't feel anything else from the Thoth Tarot, so we are going to turn to the regular tarot for clarification. Nine of Swords at the bottom. So maybe you've been extra worried recently, or overthinking a situation. Because we have a wild card, I want to clarify the wild card. But first I'm going to do this Ace of Pentacles art reverse. Woo, everything just going. Okay, 3. There we go. Okay, anything for Scorpios regarding this Ace of Pentacles? Spirit, please guide, protect this reading. Give our Scorpios some guidance for... I think what I'm hearing is that this Ace of Pentacles, you already know what this Ace of Pentacles is. It's indicating some kind of material loss, and it may not be financial. It might be a relationship, a friendship, a home, a car, something like a keystone, cornerstone of your previous ego identity's existence. Maybe all your things. Maybe you're learning to transmute this. Yeah, so we're just going to clarify the wild card, because Spirit's like, we don't need to focus on that. You just keep doing your art, your creative stuff, living your life as an art. Okay. Five of Cups, man. That card just keeps coming out this week. What in the heck? So we have 2 5s. 5 is an energy of big changes coming in. The Emperor. And the Empress. Okay, what? with the Knight of Wands on the bottom. Okay, so the Knight of Wands could be you, maybe even working in like a flighty, passionate energy, maybe trying to like do too many things at once. That's come up before. And with death reversed again underneath. Yeah, that's clarifying to me that this is you. And while you might feel like you haven't put all of your energies where you need to, with this Five of Cups, someone is seeing you, perhaps in a light they've never seen you before, especially with this Knight of Wands. Like, with the Emperor and the Empress here, this person thinks that you're their Empress energy, especially with the Empress here also. And it's clarified by the Five of Wands. So this is somebody who wants to fight for you to like bring change to your connection. Which is this wild card, this Wheel of Fortune. I think it's going to be something you just don't expect at all. And I'm just going to keep this Death card reversed right here with this Knight of Wands. Let's clarify. Ten of Swords. Eight of Swords. The Lovers again. What in the heck? Closing out some sort of cycle of self-sabotage, self-betrayal, overthinking, being in fear, kind of being in the cave of your ego. This ego death that you've been through has brought you into the completion of a previous ego. That's this World card with the Death here, and like lit this fire under your creative, spiritual, artistic self. We have the Lovers on top of the Lovers. 6 and 6, clarified by Death and the Empress. Emperor, 6. This is the divine connection. The Hanged Man at the bottom came up yesterday. That whole idea that you're just supposed to keep doing what you're doing. And some emotional offers coming towards you from somebody who's a counterpart. You're being encouraged to hold your boundaries with this 6 of Pentacles. You have the Lovers, 6 and 6 here. 3 and 3 with the Empress, Justice. The 9. What in the heck is going on in your situation, Scorpio? This is so crazy. This is crazy. You're all over this reading. Love is all over this reading. Divine counterparts are all over this reading. But there was like betrayal. And there's 2 Empresses. There's this one and this one. So this might be somebody who thought that they had a divine counterpart in someone else. Or with something else. Or they thought that you as a divine counterpart were supposed to be something else. And they didn't see you for who you are. And now they want to like fight for you by bringing in this emotional offer. So we meditated on the energy of enoughness today, and it's like you've already called it. Enough breadcrumbing. You want justice. With the Mountain and the King of Hearts. What in the heck? This is somebody you might have been going round and round with for a long time. It's like you've been taking turns, like, coming in with some passionate offer, one or the other. Kind of taking your piece, saying your piece, having the last word, and then leaving. And it could be you, it could be them. But they're seeing, what I see is that this passionate, like, king figure, male or female, doesn't matter, has put you out in the cold, or has been put out in the cold. You're in this Lovers, Two of Cups energy in, like, all of your energy bodies. And the Magician with the Fool over the Three of Pentacles is telling me, like, you've already created the establishment of a new foundation, a new life, and you did this by taking what other people or what this person thought of you and then, like, absconding with it into a new life. So instead of, like, throwing this pity party, or, like, on top of this pity party that you were throwing yourself, you kind of use that as, like, a springboard to like, what I'm seeing is, like, bring the tools to fight your battles for your new life. Or rather, you disarmed them. That's what's coming through with this Seven of Swords. And this Knight of Wands, you disarmed them by being in this Knight of Wands energy, which, like, isn't usually you. And that's happened because you've gotten out of your overthinking and your feeling of being betrayed or backstabbed, and you've completed this cycle. This person sees you in your death energy as, like, what they did see before was, like, this sort of breadcrumbing like person, or this person who, like, couldn't speak up, is what I'm hearing, like, with the swords. And also somebody who's just, like, materially, or in the 3D, was kind of, like, unraveled or, like, undone. But now you're being seen as, like, a fair person who is in this Magician energy. You're in the Hanged Man reverse, which means you've, again, been able to, like, speak up finally, or, like, be seen or be heard in a way that you, like, weren't before, and the truth of you is, like, being witnessed by this person. King of Wands, Emperor energy, somebody who's prideful, stubborn, feels good, looks good, smells good, kind of deal, but also knows what they want. At least passionately, like, in their passions and in their material life they do, but their emotional life is a little bit less, like, certain with this Knight of Cups, or at least the offer they're bringing is one that's, like, uncertain for them. Not uncertain, no, it's like testing the waters is what I'm seeing. It's like, it's an emotional, like a love offer, but it's just, like, testing the waters, like, almost shyly, like, almost like an apology for not seeing you correctly, is what I'm getting. You're in some really powerful energy here, like, the Fool with the Empress, Death reverse, meaning like you've been in this, like you've accepted your ability to be able to rise from the ashes. Like you're in your exalted Scorpio, like Phoenix form, basically. And you're coming out of this ego death. After you've taken your Five of Cups, used your Seven of Swords to like disarm whatever judgments were being made about you, and turned it into this Eight of Cups, Fool on top of your Three of Pentacles. So this Eight of Cups energy, you have all these empty cups, and then a person about to set out to like another mountain, basically, underneath the light of the moon or the lunar eclipse. Eclipse season might be important. I think that's October coming up, for your Empress energy to like manifest this ego death that you've been going through is, or that you've come out of, is going to result in another one that's going to bring you into this Empress energy because of the choice that you make in love, which very well may be just choosing yourself, especially with this whole you do you energy that's been coming up a lot. But applying your tools, applying the skills that you've learned, especially in disarming people, basically taking their judgments and like turning them on their head and learning to realize either that what people see about you is projection, or it's a way for you to be able to examine what you see about yourself and improve. Like you're in your master manifestor magician divine union. Okay, so I'm gonna take all of these. Oh, Ten of Pentacles reversed on the bottom. Maybe somebody sees you as their Ten of Pentacles. We're gonna get into it a little bit more here. This reading was like, took a while to unravel. But I'd like to see what this wild card Lovers with the Three of Pentacles and the Fool is, plus the Empress, Death reversed, and the Wheel of Fortune. Again, this is coming in potentially by eclipse season or October. Why is the Empress here with the Wheel of Fortune for Scorpio? What is this new journey they're going on? And what is this Eight of Cups? I'm being called to use a different deck for this. We have the Sun reversed. Okay, Judgment and the Sun reversed. What in the heck? You have a choice about this emotional offer. Okay, so this Nine of Wands High Priestess combination came up yesterday. This person that you've been dealing with is in like a energy. They're learning to tune in with their divine feminine, to be receptive, and to they want to resurrect something, or like bring something from the other side, whatever it was that they went through. This Nine of Wands means they're on the defensive, or they've been through something that is making them defensive. You're wanting a new emotional beginning. You have choices, especially emotionally, and this person they're choosing their peace and happiness, and that very well may be you. You're in an energy of judgment. You're like, because it like your what the heck, because of the choices that you're allowed to make right now, being able to see through illusions with this new emotional beginning, you're making the call of what it is that you want. And as you do that, this person is doing the same thing. again, with divine counterparts, you're often like reflecting each other's energy. So this double love, Three of Pentacles, Fool and Eight of Cups energy here is being reflected. I think with this Death on top of this Wild card and Wheel of Fortune, it's like it's being reflected in this person. And like that's what you're not seeing, is that your journeys are mirroring one another. And that's this Wheel of Fortune card, or destiny, bringing you two together. Again, the rune here, the X rune, is the rune for partnership. So with the Emperor here and the Empress reversed, that's why all of that was coming out. Like this is Eight of Wands, like happening more quickly than you would expect, or happening more quickly than they would expect, and you're in an energy of like knowing that that's what's happening. Okay, right, not this deck. Yeah. For your divine counterpart, this is them having a change of heart, or having to basically experience some serious emotional change, which is possibly why this King of Hearts is here. Something regarding maybe their housing, your housing, something about your stability changing, their stability changing. That makes more sense. Okay. Wow. The Child. You might have children with this person. Children might be involved. Another reading I'm seeing for this is that this person might be putting an end to the connection, which is only going to bring more love into your life, or another love connection, and a new journey will come from there. And this Eight of Cups is you emptying out that emotional connection and being in your Empress energy. And that connection is still faded either way. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Please remember, if you're enjoying this video, to like, share, and subscribe to help get the content out there. Oh my gosh, content. I wanted to say like continent. Ooh, alignment. All right. It's a really cool card. So you're doing the spiritual work, manifesting, aligning your chakras, raising your kundalini, opening your third eye, like entering a new portal. Like that's where you are. Where's this person? This divine counterpart. Some Scorpios, they're going into Scorpio season eventually. We're getting there slowly but surely. I'm feeling just this harvest season is bringing like choices. The Queen of Earth. I think this is the Nine of Fire. This person is getting up the security, getting into their security, establishing safety, like a safety net, I'm seeing, to be able to come in and speak their truth. And that truth is related to their ability to connect with you and stay grounded. Maybe they feel like there's too much to take care of in their own life, like as far as security goes, to be able to speak this truth right now. Or maybe this truth is related to this child here. Nine of Earth, Nine of Fire. Nines are in a state of almost completion. So it's possible that this person is like almost, they're having a change of heart and they're coming in to communicate that, whatever that means to you in your situation. They're almost done repeating a cycle. They know what makes them happy. They have a lot of nines coming in. Nine of Wands, Nine of Earth, which is Pentacles, Nine of Fire, more Wands, Nine of Wands twice. Kind of some wounded warrior energy. Ooh, and you're just being encouraged to stay in your nurturing, loving, receptive, nourished energy. Keep gaining knowledge. Your nine is clarifying theirs. Like they're basically in this energy to like catch up to you and where you're at, especially as it relates to spiritual knowledge, or like knowing what this connection is in the 5D. A golden apple might be an important symbol. Anything else for Scorpios? There's a turtle on this card indicating slow movement. So you might feel like things are moving slowly, but this person, again, just needs time to catch up. And the last card for you, I think that I'm going to draw, is card 22, Intuition. 22, also energy of connection. You know, or you will know, what this person is experiencing, because it's mirroring your experience. And like, you know what they're experiencing in the 5D. You want this new emotional beginning, and they're bringing you this Knight of Cups, but it's like they need time to catch up to give you like an Ace of Cups, if you know what I mean. Like whatever your connection is, it's going to take just time to get to this like love on top of love energy. But it might, what I'm hearing is it will compound quickly. So either way, whether or not you connect with this person, you're going to have like this love energy. If it's not self-love, basically, okay, so they're going to see you for who you are, bring you this emotional offer, and you can take it or leave it, essentially. But either way, your self-love is going to compound, and your love with another in a connection will compound upon that. Like, you're mirroring this person, so it's like staring into a mirror that has a mirror behind it, and like the energy that you put in is going to be reflected like an infinite number of times. That's what's coming through. All right, I think that's it. King of Air. Six of Water, vulnerability. So here's that emotional offer on top of this Death card. You're in a King of Swords energy. Like, you know what you want, you know your truth, you speak freely, and you know that what you speak into existence as well. So you're being encouraged to see this emotional offer for what it is and understand the vulnerability that this person is in and how it's like what they're working on, and intuitively you'll understand what to do about this situation. Either way, you're going to meet your fate, your destiny, be in this Empress energy, and empty your old cups to become fulfilled and aligned. It was a strange reading today. It was a really lovely reading, and it's not at all what I expected when I heard or thought enough is enough. When I was meditating on the enough is enough energy, I was expecting more like self-love to come through, but again, as in yesterday, there's someone else in your energy, Scorpio, whoever I'm reading for, whatever Scorpios I'm reading for, there's someone else in your energy coming through, who you may or may, who you apparently are focused on, because they keep coming in. I think I'd like to just draw a final couple of oracle cards for getting grounded. This energy feels really super 5D is what I want to say. It's really like you're existing in the 5D, like in your exalted phoenix form, and whoever you're dealing with is very grounded in their 3D material, like getting things situated in their life on a very 3D level form, whatever that means. Whoever you are dealing with the sun. There we had the High Priestess. All I know is whatever's coming for you, it's going to be wild. With that wild card, you're going to be like, what? And that's come through a lot, and I get all giggly whenever I like think about it, because it's like, it's almost like your spirit guides are like, they're like plotting to send something to you just to see if they can surprise you, because you're a Scorpio and you're like, my intuition's so on fire, I always know what's coming. So that spirit guides like can't surprise me because I'm so in tune with them, and they're like, no bitch, we got you like the coolest birthday present ever. What? What? Okay. That's specifically funny for me because on my birthday, I just like to like eat pizza and watch a movie. I'm not like a big celebrator of birthdays. I'm not one of those people who's like, it's my birthday week, let's celebrate all week, you know? Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just funny. My spirit guides are like, you're gonna be so embarrassed because you're gonna have like all this awesomeness and you're not even gonna know what to do with it. And you're gonna know it was us, and we're gonna be like, ha ha. Oh my god. Okay. Alignment. Restoration. Okay. So I was drawn to pull for them and for you. So we have for them transformation, communication, and restoration, which is basically what's coming through for their cards. Like they're getting up the like courage to be able to communicate something to you, and they're going through some sort of transformation, but they want to restore something with you, or restore, this says lavender is restorative and purifying energy, and aroma calms and uplifts your mind. They want to restore something with you to bring peace. Peace came out twice, so peace and harmony is mentioned on here, inner peace and harmony. Or they want to communicate something with you about the energy of restoration in order to bring peace of mind to themselves. You're encouraged to stay in alignment with Campanula. Campanula bells are ringing in the spirit of abundance from the limitless universe's source. helping you align your thoughts, words, and actions with your true self, being your King of Swords energy, which knows no limitations. Focus on all you have achieved instead of dwelling on all there is yet to do. Be well, be happy. So focusing on all you have achieved is where that Mountain and King of Hearts energy started us off, like coming full circle here. You're unclear about what it is this person wants, and this communication and transformation is bringing in clarity with Rosemary about their desire to restore something. Forget me not is the awareness that you're encouraged to be in. This person may actually be communicating with you like, hey, don't forget me, something like that. This transformation that they're going through is bringing in abundance for you. Columbine encourages you to joyfully embrace life's bewildering array of uncertainties with a kind of confidence that doesn't require too much thought. Go with the flow, with what feels right. Abundance is the knowledge and security that comes with acceptance that all of your needs are being met. So with the overthinking cycle being completed over here with the world previously, abundance is coming for you because you're not overthinking things. You are in alignment with your thoughts, your energy, your focus. And then sweet borage, which is so lovely. I love borage. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I really like, I love how the flowers, you can make like lemonade out of it. The stalks, I think the stalks, they taste like cucumber. Sweet borage encourages playfulness and spontaneity to help uplift your spirits when you are feeling disheartened and blue. Borage will help you to rise above sorrow and depression and instill fresh courage, enthusiasm, and confidence in your ability to move through life's obstacles. So this person's going through a transformation that is taking a while, and you are feeling disheartened, which is that Five of Cups energy again, and then the Empress or the Four of Earth that came out, and the Turtle. It's just taking time in the 3D. You're in your 5D, like, I already know this is going to happen. Like, I know my destiny, blah, blah, blah. I'm a Scorpio. I'm in tune, biatch. And then it's like the universe like knows that you're like 10 steps ahead. And so it's like in slowing things down to create something better for you, or to create what you know is going to happen. It's going to come out better for you than you expected. Perception. These magnificent heralds of spring are literally trumpeting the joy and freedom of learning to be yourself. Daffodil wants you to see the light, perceive the beauty and perfection and wholeness that is you, just as you are. It is time to release any self-doubt and revel in the freedom and weightlessness of endless possibilities. So, regardless of what you think you know, Scorpio, you are being encouraged to embrace the possibilities, and especially the possibilities that are like beyond the stretches of your very active, very full and vibrant and fertile imagination. Like, if you think that you've had your mind blown by your spiritual work, by your interactions and your relationships, by what it is you've already been through in this lifetime, just wait for what's in store for you. It's going to restore you and bring you peace of mind, but it's also going to just be like more than you could have ever expected. And I feel like that's just it. That came up in the reading yesterday. I think what we did get as far as clarity from this reading is that we started with the energy of like enoughness, like that's enough, I'm done. And getting to that place is what triggers this transformation in you and your person. Even if that person is your inner you. I don't know, I'm being called to say that for somebody. Even if that person is your inner you, you're calling enough, and it's going to bring in abundant blessings for you. All right, thank you for being here, Scorpio. Again, if you like this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Give it a little thumbs up. And then you can order personal readings with me on my Etsy. I have multiple options, anywhere from $5 to $60, depending on how much you how many minutes you would like. I usually go over in my readings, as you can tell. I like can't stop. 44 on the timer there. I can't stop reading for lengthy periods. So yeah, you can also donate on my Patreon if you would like to do that. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.